October the 19th, 1940, Mediterranean Sea. Axis continues their incursions into the Western Med with submarines, destroyer patrols, and even an occasional light cruiser. All are sunk. Hello and welcome back to the Mad War on the Sea, where, as you can see, a small German-Italian patrol is making the mistake of engaging the incomparable with its 20-inch guns that are swinging into action slowly but surely. Although I might want to break things a bit, because at this rate, oh, we've got a hit on incomparable. Yay, 2 hits. Okay, let me just do this. Form up and swing it. Nasty destroyers. They are hitting us, but we've hit this guy already. So I don't really worry about too much. Mind you, the 20-inch shells won't do much against the destroyer. It's just basically an AP shell like that would probably cross it lengthwise, not sideways, if it really wanted to. But you can see that she's stern's already basically flooded and dead in the water, so we will see. She's not going to last for too long, which means that we will most likely switch to this destroyer, who will bear the brunt of our serenade. And as you can see, our Carnifex, Destruction Carnifex, is here, and well, that was enough to stop the enemy from firing at us, and deciding that an unarmed, well, actually this is a Gannet, but still, is a better target than we are. Yeah, this guy turns below water. I'm sure that she is going to die fairly shortly, although, as I expected, we have switched our targeting to this destroyer because it's targeting the nearest one, no matter what. So, and as you can see, we are slaughtering it already. I would say that the front turrets should be probably put out of commission shortly if they aren't already. Could well be because, no, they are not. They're still firing. Wow, she is. That was like a rain of steel. She's dead. And we are next to the port, so I don't really care about the ammunition because we will just rearm and go and do it again. This is the way, and down she goes. Italians, do you want to have a go? Yeah, we have actually 2 fires, set of fires. With a lookout, as usual, one of the destroyers is being slammed, and Southampton also has been damaged, as you can see here. Although not too bad. Lookout, why are you trudging at not that great a speed? Soldati, in meanwhile, is not that far from her less fortunate sister down here. You can see it. Might go down right next to it. Yeah, so Soldati is semi-dead already, and again, I don't think she is going to last for that much longer. She is dead in the water, so give it a few more hits and down she will go. And down she goes. You might have heard it in the background. So that leaves only this poor destroyer, which is dead in the water already. And yeah, we've probably dealt with the fires on our leading destroyer, and I think on Southampton as well. So we are going to sink this guy very, very shortly. Yeah, the first hits are coming, and the other ones won't be too far and behind them. Well, it righted her up. She's now slightly less underwater on her stern, which just, I guess, means that she is more underwater on her bow, and that's not a good, like, it was a bit insistent in pursuing our force, which was returning from destroying Palermo, as I'll show you once we get to the strategic map. I tried to bomb Taranto, but I don't think I can reduce the sort of the home base much. So I bombed it and it didn't make any difference. So I'm not going to bomb it, I'm going to bomb the other ones. I think we can live with that. And down she goes, the last of the German destroyers. It is patrol anyway. 3 destroyers sunk. Lookout has some minor damage. Don't really care too much. Yeah, so you can see it's right next to Malta. I'll go back to Malta, replenish. And you can see that we have put tight to Palermo. I might do the same with Salerno, just to sort of again reduce the number of planes that are annoying us here. And then I'll patrol here. Benghazi is another target, Tobruk's another target. I've got my task force 20 here, which is going to patrol here because we have seen occasional patrols here. So that's one of the areas that we're patrolling. We're of course patrolling here in the Western Med as well. And we have quite a few merchants coming both ways. This is some oilers bringing in oil to Tunis. So eventually we can upgrade the base here if we want to. Then I might actually release the task force 16. I can actually put in managed cargo and dump tons of soldiers on it. And let us go to Tunis first, and from Tunis we will go to Tripoli, to the shores of Tripoli and beyond. So that's the situation right now, and we will see how it goes in a while. And yet more of the German patrols. Well, so you know, the AI really doesn't learn in this. This is just a 2-boat. Oh no, actually there is a light cruiser by the looks of it. Yeah, so we have another light cruiser on light cruiser engagement. With our Panay will pay attention to Goering, while these guys will pay attention to the light cruiser, of course. Königsberg, this case. Stop. The secondaries can still go after whoever, but we will want to sink the light cruiser pronto. You can see our forces shooting over there, and the German forces getting pummeled already nicely with the Goering destroyer up front, and yeah, the Königsberg light cruiser behind. Our tribal, I think, is going to once again do a relatively short work of this pretend German destroyer, hopefully reasonably quickly. What we are going to do here is we are going to, we haven't climbed as far as we could have. Oh damn, our walrus has just been Our walrus has been just hit. Unfortunately, the eye in the sky is gone. Well, tough luck, guys. We shall avenge you, nevertheless. So don't worry about that. The German destroyer doesn't look very healthy. And I'm pretty sure that our tribal is our Aussie cousins, because I believe it's an Aussie. She's burning actually, so let's have a look at her. She is rather badly hit by the looks of it. You don't need this, you don't need this, you don't need this. You need to fix everything that needs to be fixed, which are really the fires at this stage. The German destroyer is going down, which is very, very good news. It was very quick, so we can change everyone to automated firing, which is going to be a good thing. So I don't have to worry about them. I am going to, this is to break off Perth. Panay, and you can go and speed up, and Panay, poor Panay, is going to slow down and turn, while Perth, you go this way, so that you can, Panay, you can lay smoke a bit. Yeah, she's not in the best state, to be honest. We are shortly going to fix the fires, some of them, so that will be good. I don't really care about keeping to repair the front turret. It would be nice, but it's not strictly speaking necessary. Yeah, fortunately in this case the AI did the right choice and got us there. And I'm going to lay smoke with Perth so that she can cover up an eye a bit. And as you can see, I've slowed down as well because I really do want to get those fires under control because at the moment they are not. In the meanwhile, Königsberg is dead in the water, she's dead. So it's not like we are going to worry about it too much. She still has obviously her front turret. I don't know whether she's firing. Her rear turrets are wasted. So I don't think it's going to last for too long. The main thing is for Panay now to survive and not to blow up. I saw the front turret fire, so she is still firing. Yeah, we are going to... I think we are going to be good. Yeah, we have 3 seconds here, 4 seconds here. One of them will switch here, one of them will switch here, presumably. So yeah. So we are under control for the time being. Which I don't think can be said about the Königsberg here, who is definitely not under control as she sinks slowly but surely, even though she is still fighting, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna last for too long. Yeah, down she goes. So I'll just wait for this to be fixed, and then we will leave yet another victory for our minor light cruiser force. Aussies all the way. Okay, so Panay has some damage, but we sunk another 2 German ships, which is always good. Okay. Oh, sorry, just me. I might go and rearm here, it doesn't cost anything, and it's better to be rearmed than not. In the meanwhile, Task Force B is waiting here for about 8 o'clock, by which time, or somewhere here, 12 o'clock. So 8 o'clock here, and then we will head towards Salerno to bomb it to oblivion. I actually think, yeah, we'll see. Maybe Toronto can be bombed, but you need to bomb it with something more. I have only a really incomparable here doing reasonable damage. Cornwall is sort of their 8-inch shells, but yeah, I could use a few more battleships, we'll see. And they really can't let go, can they? So we have yet another small patrol near Gibraltar. We really will need to sink all of them. Italian Soldatis. And what's this? This is a German one. So I think it's 34, but I'm not sure. So we will sink it all anyways. And we've started firing with our town class. It's Belfast, but it's really town class light cruisers. So it's gonna be fun. If you are ever in London, do go and see Belfast. She's a great ship, and she's the last surviving Royal Navy ship, surface one from the World War II, in a reasonable state anyways. There are some bits and pieces. Apart from that, I believe there is only a sub in Portsmouth in the Royal Navy Submarine Service Museum or something like that, what it's called, I can't remember. That's also worth seeing. Portsmouth in general is really worth seeing. You've got HMS Victory, you got Mary Jane, and of course you got the sub museum. So it's lots of stuff to see. I don't see anything. Well, yeah, I was going to say I don't see anything falling nearby, but they are of course targeting the lead destroyer. Which is not going to be leading anywhere. Well, she's going to lead them down to the bottom as far as I'm concerned, which is a good thing. But right now, this is a fascinating thing. They know that there must be something because they are getting not just sort of random splashes nearby, they're actually getting hit, and there is no response whatsoever from the ship. They are sailing as if they had no care in the world. That was a good timing. That was a nice hits, which most likely will cause some flooding because they were right at the edge of the waterline. So let us do more of those. And let's sink this. Finally. Yeah, we are afire. You know, enemy might be nearby. Let's go and fire them if we can see them. Can you? Well, barely. You can see some muzzle flashes here. Do you think those could be the enemy that are firing at us left, right, and center? Anyways, enough of sarcasm. It's really hard to write a good AI. Especially as a small company. Basically, you have to choose what you're going to spend your resources on, and very often spending them on AI doesn't sell the games as much as nice visuals do. That's the thing. Visuals really sell the games in all of the cases, or at least I would say, if you want to have big sales, you do have to have the visuals. It doesn't guarantee the sales because sometimes you can get really great looking game which is not that great again, but at the same time, if you have not that great visuals, your audience is going to be limited. Okay, they are turning. We might want to turn as well. She's less flooded than I would have expected by now, to be honest. I would have thought that she would have been heavily flooded by now, but the damage is heavy while the flooding is only minor, which I can believe because her waterline is not too damaged. But after hits like this, I would have thought that they are like sort of prime flooding hits. And this is one of the reasons you can see now that we are hitting this guy as well. This is one of the reasons why I actually like not to use narrow spread in a situation like this, because your spread can mean that you are hitting way beyond what you should be hitting. As in we're hitting here, I saw you hit on the furthest destroyer, so there is definitely an advantage in a situation like this not to use narrow spread too much. Whatever overshoots, undershoots can still hit someone else. And I was just taking this, and we had our magazine explosion, so she is going to go down. I'm going to redirect some of our shooting, because I would say that now it's not that useful to shoot at this poor guy and Yeah, to shoot at this poor guy anymore, I've hit F9 by mistake. I do apologize. I split my light cruisers, each shooting at one of the soldati, because I do want to damage them as fast as possible so that they don't run away by pure chance. Yeah, of course I can, instead of having one sunk, one escaped, I can have two escaped instead, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We are wasting these destroyers. Well, actually, this is going to be the last encounter of this episode, so not to bore you at the end with my usual spiel. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would help the channel a lot. It gets more attention, it gets more visibility and everything. Comments and likes are always welcome as well. Well, that's all I'm going to say to this, and then we are going to continue destroying these Italian destroyers. Because, as you can see, they are coming a bit close, but I'm pretty sure that our light cruisers can deal with that. And since both of them are coming in, I'm going to switch my second Belfast on the Soldati number 2, just because I can. In this case, I believe it's going to be beneficial. They keep maneuvering in silly ways. We've got her burning, which is good, I guess. So hopefully she is going to also... Like, having a nice magazine explosion always rounds the episode in a nice way. We'll see whether we'll get it. I'm going to actually... No, I'm going to keep it like this. What I was going to say is I'm going to switch it to automatic, because that would switch us to this guy shortly, but I think it's enough that my destroyer switch to him and that the light cruiser continue pounding this Soldati number 2. Let me have a look. Doesn't look like we have any serious damage. I can't see any fires. Famous last words, of course. Ah, I see the trick now. She's sacrificing herself to lay the smoke for her sister. Or something like that. Not that's gonna work, but... now we do have a fire. I would say on Waramunga. Yeah, indeed. And not only fire, but also a flooding. So I've switched from fixing here to there. One Soldati down, so let's us go automatic to everyone. And hopefully we will sink this guy shortly. And that was a very nice magazine explosion. Bit too late, but better than late than never. It's still a amazing sight to see, even on a sinking ship. I just wish that the damage model would have it, so that, like, sort of, this was great on UID. That sort of when you had a magazine explosion, you had turrets popping up and everything. I was like, that looked amazing. Here you sort of get a, well, the ship's gone very quickly. You get sort of like a change in the texture and so on, but that's all that you get. Again, I know that it's a lot of work to do something like that, because damaging models in sort of not entirely predictable way and so on is actually very hard. Unreal Engine has something that can do it. Not that this is Unreal Engine, this is Unity, but it is hard. I'm trying to work on some historical videos, as you might have heard earlier, and you might have seen from the shorts that I publish now and then, and that's on Unreal Engine, and it's it's hard. You need a professional to sort of do this. Of course, at some stage, I guess the AI will be able to deal with the drudgery of it, because a lot of it is just knowing the weirdnesses of the engine and dealing with that. But yeah, at the moment it's almost a full-time work to get things going. It's really hard. And I speak that as someone who does hard programming things for a living. Yeah, and it looks like the Soldatis days are finished. This is the last sun that's gonna shine on this little ship. She is not going to last for much longer. This is how it looks like from our light cruiser Bangor, and yeah, she is definitely going down. She is in a very unhealthy state. So I won't say long may it continue, because it's not going to continue for that much long, and indeed she is going down. And with that, I will say goodbye to you and thank you for watching, and we will see you with the next video whenever that is.